Hey guys, welcome. Bellmy Cherries here. You guys, come on in. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I might be sounding different. I might be acting different because I don't know what to do with myself right now. Your girl did get a mic, as I mentioned to some of you guys. So let me know how I sound. Let me know what you may want to see as constructive criticism to improve here in this YouTube world. I do appreciate your honesty and your feedback. So here we are. We're testing this out. So going in on today's video, I have a few things from last grabs that I am putting together to create a look. We have nothing else to do. I'm not going anywhere. So we're just going to go ahead and play with makeup. And you guys are welcome to do so as well. For those who are new, welcome. Do subscribe. Join the crew. We don't bite here. And those who've been rocking through with me here, helping your girls grow, thank you so much. Juicy kisses to you all as always. Lips a bit ashy. Let's gloss it up. Okay, here we are. We got some lip oil on. I have grabbed quite a few last time on my trips to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they were showering us with these Jouer foundations. We did create a haul. I think on that haul I shared with you guys a couple of swatches. So I went cuckoo with these foundation. I grabbed me probably 6 or 7, and I'm pulling out 2 of my closest swatch. We'll probably see which one best fit me. So we have Toffee and Espresso from Jouer, and we do have from way back in time Jouer's face palette. I'm not quite sure if this is still at Sephora. The Champagne and Macarons Cheeky Crush face palette. I did spot this at Sephora the last time I grabbed this from either Marshalls or TJ Maxx Marshalls. And it's still here rocking. I have not been playing with it. I did create a look. I have created looks with this in the past. So we're pulling her out to pair it up with what we have going on with the foundation. We got some Scott Barnes products, which we've grabbed from the past. Pat McGrath and Lorac, probably Lorac, and some concealer from Morphe, which we've newly grabbed. And probably I'm pulling out these oldies but goodies. Bare Mineral. I mentioned in the past I used to be a Bare Minerals airhead. Like I was just going crazy for their product, and I grabbed these from TJ Maxx and Marshalls from the past. So we're gonna put these together because that's why I buy them, to use them and enjoy them. So we're gonna do that, and let's get to it. On my face, I've already somewhat touched up my brow, filled up my brow. We're gonna conceal and the perimeter to make it look nice. So let's just jump with these foundation. Toffee and Espresso are the 2 that I have. I need to grab brushes. I have an issue with this foundation. I do have a bit of an issue with it already. Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, Hyaluronic Acid Matte, Oil Free. Explain to me, because I know an oil when I see one. On the rim of this, why do we have, what is this? Isn't this oil coming out of this foundation? I know oil when I see one. Isn't this oil, you guys? Let me know, because this is damn oil on the rim, because it was just laying to the side and it somewhat settles at the top, and now I'm shaking it to mix it up and it's just acting amount. So yeah, oil free. All right, let's just clean this up. One thing with this, it's a little bit, which one is this one? That's espresso and toffee may just be my match, and I'm gonna probably mix the two together. Mm. We'll mix the two and create something with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 pump or 2 of toffee and 1 pump of espresso. Mix that all together. On my face, I already have my primer. Damn. It's I don't believe I was ready for this. It's bone dry matte. Y'all see? I don't think I put my hair up enough for this mattifying feeling. It's almost as if I didn't put any liquid stuff on my face. Let's just mix this up real quick. I don't feel like I have anything on my face. No, I don't. But it doesn't even feel like from my first swatch that I put anything wet on my face. It just went in like bone dry. I mean, not dry, dry, matte. It's just, do y'all see what happened here? It's fully high coverage, for real, really matte or very matte, really light, unexpectedly matte, because she did not come here to play. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. It's just, this is it on the back of my hand. It looks a lot shinier than it does on my face. And as prep, I didn't even prep my face enough for this, because I only have my I only put on my elf putty liquid primer and then my regular moisturizer from the beginning, but I didn't really set my face with enough moisture to get it ready with for what's happening here. Okay, so here we are. Coverage, I can somewhat, I think I need to play around with the shades that I have to see which is closer to my complexion, but the two together is not bad at all. I wish I had one that's like more neutral, because the two that I mixed up here is one is a lot, like one is more of a cooler undertone and the other one is more of a yellowish undertone. and I need something neutral. But we made this work. Going in, I'm gonna go ahead and my face is have not been this matte. I have not done a matte look like this in a minute. I'm gonna use my good old LYS contour slash bronzer stick. We have from Morphe, I grabbed me these new concealers, Rich 26 Cool and Rich 30 Neutral. Let's go in with Rich 30 first. Now this concealer, Filter Effects Soft Radiant Concealer. I'm gonna mix that concealer with whatever I had left on the back of my hand and with that foundation to somewhat tone it down as far as the brightness, to clean around my eyebrow because I don't want it to be too light. Hopefully with this mic you guys do not hear my dog bark. Not my dog, my neighbor's dog barking outside. Cancels out everything, hopefully. I will not know until I am editing. Just, we're not going for a perfect brow today. We're just winging it with this. Okay. With our foundation brush, we're going in between those edges to do what we always do. Blend out the edge. What's going on here? Something's happening between the concealer part and the foundation. I just might need to add a little bit, the number 26 on the inner part for more, um, a little bit of brightening effect. Okay, foundation is really sitting nice on the skin. Did not, and I repeat, did not expect it to be so matte. But it's not, breaking apart as if it's super dry and, my skin is flaking under it. Of course it's not, because your girl got skincare down pat. But it's not giving me much of an issue. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Liquid blush, the Camel Liquid blush in the shade, what's your shade? Very Well. And I'm gonna put that on the back of my hand too, because I don't know what's gonna happen with that and the foundation that we have going. So we're gonna approach with caution. Really pretty brush. very well. I'm using that due to this blush. I want to use this blush, these two most likely. So it's a nice similar um, undertone for that powder blush. Let's take care of this concealer we have going. And I'm using more of a fluffier brush this time, the LYS concealer brush. Alrighty, so we do that. We have a hot mess on the back of my hand. It's okay. Um, what we got, what else we need to add? Probably around the nose. I can do that with powder. I'm not gonna put liquid or cream bronzer to sculpt the nose or contour to sculpt the nose. So we'll just leave it as that. We're going in to set the face. I have in front of me here this Golden Deep matte foundation from Bare Mineral, and I don't even remember how these the effect of these powders, because it's been a minute since I have used these. And I also have Light 08, another powder from Bare Mineral for the under eye. We will approach with caution. Um, Going in with the powder first. Get that going into our brush. I don't remember the tone of the powder on me. It's been a minute. Okay. I don't even think I need to fully set this, because from what I noticed, that foundation somewhat set itself. Oh, this powder is looking really pretty with what we got going on. It's not drying at all. Let me put a little more, because we definitely do not need. Yeah, it's really nice. You don't need a desert field on my face. It is really pretty, the powder over the foundation. Um, let's go in with the under eye. I'm using a brush first. And let's remove any creasing. This is a little intense as far as the brightening. Okay, thank God I went in with the brush. Perhaps I could just use my puff as well. I've been loving that. Let's see. Pressing that in gives us much more coverage. Not that we need it, but here we are. Okay. Here we are. Going in with the this Jouer um face palette. I'm gonna use this shade to somewhat bronze the side of my face, and I'm using the LYS bronzer brush. I remember loving this palette. Okay. Yeah. That's, whew, I'm loving the brush. I'm loving the product. I'm loving the results. I might go a bit too crazy, but that's okay. So let's do the blush, and I'm using the blush brush. Um, I use the liquid blush with this angle brush from Morphe. Is this Morphe? Yeah. And I'm gonna go in with the powder blush with the Lawless blush brush on the Tempt Me shade, the deepest one here, over that area where we put the liquid blush. This is really pretty. I do believe they still have this palette on their website. I'll link it above. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. With the blending of it all, I have grabbed this Pat McGrath bronzer palette, Bronze Divinity. I don't believe it's, the best bronzer shade for me. However, what I plan to do with it is using it as more like an in-between shade between the powder and the bronzer and anything in between to like the two. We are a bit harsh on the inner part with the blush and the under eye powder. We're going to go ahead and stipple that powder in between to not only a little bit tone down, to make it more skin like, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that did it. I believe that somewhat did it. I'm feeling sexy. I am feeling sexy. What's going to bring everything together right about now is misting the face to melt everything. We're going to do that first because I have this palette here. It's new. Oh, sorry. It's new to me. May not be to y'all. She's been sitting here waiting for me to use it. The Scott Barnes highlighting palette. I do want to use that today. I want to use this shade over what we have going on. But first, let me go ahead and melt everything together. I'm going to use this matte finish facial prime setting spray from Giovanni. Looks like this. Let me know if you guys have this as part of your makeup kit and how you like it. This was a grab from a while back and I don't mind it. I like it. It's been doing good and I'm gonna keep using it. So let me know if you guys are using that as well, because I know this last time I checked is a hair product company, but here we have facial spray and I'm welcoming it into my kit. Beautiful mist. um we're gonna have that, allow that to do its thing, and I'm gonna press that as it's a little damp with the puff. And voila. Let's put a little bit of this blush or highlight, Bronzerella, over here and see what that looks like. When was this out? Probably 2016 timing, 2018 timing. This is really pretty. And it kind of is working well with the blush and the bronzer and everything I got going on. It's not sticking out on the skin. It is really pretty. Really pretty. Um, I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. My nose. Let's do my nose. Um, Going in with this bronzer. She's a little deep for me, but we're gonna try. Probably a little red. Just play around with the two, in between the two shades to somewhat blend the edge. I think that did something. I'm not sure if you saw it or not. Okay, so here we are. Face is modified to the T, ready to step out in the heat of Florida. And it's a nice foundation for oily skin. I had an issue with that no oil free type of thing when oil was popping out the on the side of the bottle, but Lord knows what that was. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But as soon as I put it on my face, oil says what oil? Like, there's no oil, there's no moisture, there's nothing. It's not drying either, to a point where my skin, after all this powder, I'm flaking out, I'm looking cakey. You let me know if you see something different from what I'm saying. Okay. Um, yeah, we ready. She's looking beautiful on the skin. She's not flaking around my driest area on my face. I like it. Surprisingly, I like it. I really like it. Yeah. I meant to use this body frosting, something from Laura Geller. Um, we didn't get to use that. So we'll move on to something else. I really love that highlight palette, the highlighter that I used today. And let's move on to the eyes. Look probably would be a bit, this side of it is probably a bit too long by now. So do check out the eye look on the next video. See you there. Alrighty, this is a face that's not going anywhere, I feel like. Even if I spend a whole day with this, it's gonna stay put. Everything feels super matte, but yet effortlessly matte, very light. Um, so we did the eyes on another video. I'm not sure if you've already checked it out or not, but if you haven't, go ahead and do so. Um, I'm just closing up the face look with the lip. Um, for the lip, we have, I'm gonna throw in, you know what? This is not in season, but I'm gonna throw it in as a nice bold statement. And also curious to see what the hype is about. I'm gonna go ahead and use this NYX lip liner Club Hopper. This is a nice deep burgundy. This, like I said, it ain't in season, but I feel like with everything else we have, they're soft enough to carry out with this. It's everything else is soft enough to allow this bold lip to do its thing and not clashing with everything else. Otherwise, this lip color, I thought of saving it for like summer type of thing, but I'm gonna use it anyway. New grab, and I believe this is in the new formula of MAC um lipstick in the shade Mixed Media Matte. Everything is matte today. Look how pretty this shade is. I can't wait for summertime to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it on today. Yo. It just took my makeup to a whole other level. Lip liner is the perfect lip liner for this shade. It's darker, but not too dark. It kind of soften up the edge, allowing this lipstick to sit right on my lips. She's pretty. She's bold. She's bad and bougie. All right, my work here is done, you guys. I'm going to leave my hair back. Hope you guys enjoyed this look and hope you enjoyed the eye look from that other video. And I really am liking this lipstick. It's matte, but not harsh matte. Just like the foundation. Just like everything else on the face. Now, this is a true summer beat face for the heat, for the, oil that's going to attempt to try something and, make you look runny and melting all over the place. Everything is holding up just right, and I'm liking it. I'm liking this look for the summer. Maybe not the lip color, but I'm liking everything else. The eyeshadow, the foundation, definitely. Everything I pulled out today works well. And ooh, I wanted to use this one. The Scott Barn Flossy Glossy Summer Sizzle. Speaking of summer, let's gloss this lip up with one of these shades. I am going to use Crystal over this lightly. It might be too much though, but Yeah, I like it matte. I like it better matte. Just to show you guys the intensity of that gloss. Yeah. But I like the look with a matte lip better. But it's already here. I'm not gonna remove it and put it back again. We'll just run with this. You've seen the process. Um, it's not transferring to my lips. It's so pretty. The gloss sits well over it. Everything is working out. Let me know what you think. Let me know this palette if you still have it. Let me know this lipstick, these new matte formula, how you like it. Let me know how your girl did on this face today and how I'm sounding and all, just let's talk about this, what we have going on tonight here. Alrighty. So thank you so much if you made it here. I mean, to this part of the video, give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe, share, do everything that's gonna help your girl grow here, okay? It don't require you moving out of your seat. Just click a button and just share a button, and then we'll see where that takes us. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And thank you so much. Love you guys a lot. And stay safe out there as always. And I'll see you guys. Bye bye.